Welcome back, book buddies! Today we are going to read a Pip and Posy book. This book is called Snow Coaches. Let's go. Pip and Posy, Snow Coaches. Jamila hummed to herself. It was a lovely snowy day, and she was busy building a snow creature when Pip and Posy whooshed down the hill on their sledges. They waved to Jamila as they zoomed past. Hee hee woo! Wahoo! I was lots faster than you, Posy said to Pip at the bottom. No, I was the fastest, argued Pip. You're Slowsy Posy. I'm Zippy Pip. Pip and Posy dragged their sledges over to Jamila. Jamila, I love your snow thing, said Posy. She's a snow rhino, said Jamila, using a pine cone as a horn. Nice to meet you, Snow Rhino, giggled Pip. Do you want to come sledging with us? Asked Posy. Jamila looked up at the big hill. I've never sledged down a hill before. It's easy, said Pip. We'll teach you. Yeah, we'll be your coaches. Come on, said Posy. Okay, said Jamila after a moment. Posy grabbed Jamila's hand and led her up the snowy slope. First, Coach Posy showed Jamila how to do star jumps to warm up. Then, Coach Pip showed Jamila how to waggle her legs and wiggle her arms. Jamila tried to do both moves at once. She wibbled and wobbled and bump. Wah! Cried Jamila as she landed in the sledge. Seeing Jamila in the sledge gave Posy an idea. Let's do some sledgy coaching. Yeah, said Pip. You kneel at the front of the sledge to go super fast. What? No, said Posy. Sit at the back and you'll go way faster. Pip thought Posy was wrong. The zippy peppy way is to kneel at the front, said Pip. Jamila moved to the front. Posy thought Pip was wrong. The back is the best way, said Posy. Jamila moved to the back. As Jamila went back and forth, the sledge started to slide and, "Uh-oh, coaches!" cried Jamila. Jamila didn't know what to do as she started zooming down the hill. Pip and Posy hurried after their friend and the runaway sledge. How do I steer? Jamila shouted up to Pip and Posy. But as she turned back round, she spotted something ahead. Get out of the way, Mrs. Rhino, she called out, clinging onto the sides of the sledge. She really didn't want to hit her snow rhino. Jamila covered her eyes. Luckily, the sledge came to a stop just in front of the snow rhino. Phew, giggled Jamila. But just then, the snow rhino toppled to the ground. Oh no, said Posy. Poor Mrs. Rhino, said Pip. The friends decided to make a new snow rhino together. Pip started to roll the snow rhino's body. Keep it still so I can pat more snow on, moaned Posy. No, Pip argued. I want to roll it. Posy wanted acorns for eyes, and Pip wanted pebbles. So they put 4 eyes on. Pip and Posy could not agree on anything. In the end, their snow rhino looked very odd indeed. Jamila, what do you think? Asked Pip. Pip turned round to see Jamila sitting next to a new, very smart Mrs. Rhino. Your snow rhino is so good, Jamila, said Pip. How did you do it? Easy, said Jamila. I was only listening to one voice, mine. It wasn't all pat Pip and roll Posy. Pip looked at Posy. I did keep saying stuff when you were saying stuff. We did that in the sledgy coaching too, said Posy. Maybe that's why it didn't work very well. Agreed Jamila. Can we try sledgy coaching again? Pip asked Jamila. Jamila turned to her snow rhino. What do you think, Mrs. Rhino? She whispered. We say yes. Yay! Cheered Pip and Posy together. Come on! The three friends raced back up the slope with their sledges. This time, the coaches took turns. Coach Pip helped Jamila warm up. Then Coach Posy showed Jamila how to steer the sledge. Jamila gave them a thumbs up and sat in the sledge. Ready, steady, snow! Cheered Pip and Posy. Go, Jamila! Jamila swished off down the slope, leaning from side to steer. Coaches, shouted Jamila. You didn't tell me how to stop. Oh, lean back, Pip and Posy shouted. Jamila leant back and slowed the sledge to a stop. The coaches ran down towards her. Great sledging, Jamila, cheered Pip. Oh, let's have a race now, said Posy. Yes, 2 teams of 2, said Jamila. Posy looked at Pip confused. But there's only 3 of us. Jamila giggled. Pip and Posy raced down the slope on one sledge, while Jamila dashed down on the other with Mrs. Rhino. It was 2 teams of 2. Woohoo! Cheered Jamila. See, Mrs. Rhino, this is how you steer. Jamila and Mrs. Rhino's sledge whizzed past Pip and Posy to win the race. Pip and Posy cheered for their friends. Together. The end. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Do come back so we can read more books together. Please like and subscribe. Bye.